All right. It's time. Over here in the upper right. In StarCraft 1, he was known as TricKsteR. In StarCraft 2, he's known as TricKsteR. We're not doing the $5 openings, just in case you guys are wondering. Where'd the girls go? They're gone. I scared them away. Over here in the top, we have one of the best Zergs in the world, teammate of ImNestT. He is Lucira.
Good work.
Yeah!
Lucira fans out here, no
Why
doubt.
are you guys not cheering?
Well, they're close by air. TricKsteR scouts him right away, and it looks like he is going to go for another Forge Fast expansion, which is totally fine. But again, there's several ways to counteract that. You take that quicker third. You can make 3 roaches. You can actually all in if you want. You can do the spine crawler that NestT has. There's a lot of ways to go about it.
By the way, I love that spine crawler rush.
It was so cool, man.
Now, clearly, coming here from TricKsteR, he is a player who incorporates this pylon plant technique in what looks like all of his PvZs so far.
Yeah, he has always been an offensive building builder.
That's like, I'm like that too. If I can do anything with my structures, even if the structures can't attack, like take your gas or you build a pylon somewhere, or cannon rush you, then I'm going to do it.
And he's exactly like you in that way.
We have so much in common.
You do.
We should get coffee. He's like, I don't drink coffee.
You're like, oh, me neither.
Me neither. It's,
It's another thing we have in common.
That's another thing we have in common.
He's like, I don't want to hang out with you. I'm like, I don't want to hang out with me either. Oh, that's another thing we have in common. All right, so pretty standard
You
overall.
made my little girl giggle come out.
Oh!
Nice catch.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's always feels
a little bit
great when you catch the scout.
And now, the probes drew straws, and there's going to have to be one more probe on the map. You cannot not have something out to identify what's going to be out on the map.
Yeah.
And that's
Unfortunately for him here.
What? We see the pylons under attack. Shut up! Stop doing that when I'm trying to cast. We see the pylons under attack again. Now, since I actually like to do stuff like this, I can talk about it a little bit more than I normally talk about just any generic strat. When you do a build like this, you're basically controlling the options that your opponent has. If you control the options, you're always going to have more experience against what they're going to do to respond to it. And for somebody like Lucira, who plays with all sorts of different Protosses, he's going to have less experience doing that.
Yeah.
And that's one of the techniques for using a strategy like this, where you basically get to wear the daddy pants and dictate the way the game's going to go.
And the daddy pants are the most comfortable tasteless because at dinner time, you unbutton them.
You do. Well, they're sweatpants. They're really comfy.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I leave the house with them. People are like, oh, tasteless. Get some dignity. Wear something nice.
Oh, my God. That probe made it back.
Yeah, that's actually pretty impressive.
He made it back, and now he's going to mine minerals.
He's retired.
He's not retired. He's mining minerals, tasteless.
That's like his retirement plan.
Oh, okay. He's one of those ones that keeps
He's like
working.
he's going to open up an Italian place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's smart. It keeps your mind going,
Yeah, man. You don't stay active when you get old.
You don't want to just watch, Price is Right.
But yeah, you're going to watch Survivor until you just get older and older. Dances with the Stars. Maybe GSL, that's okay to do as you get old, but you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the Stargate coming up here, and this is perfectly fine, especially in these positions.
Yeah, it's a good move. And in fact, if he goes directly to the third hatchery of Lucira might have a very hard time holding that because his third is a little bit far away. You rally in some Phoenixes with that, kill off the Queens, and sometimes, well, that's going to be the point of it. Can he force a cancel on that hatchery? Can he, well, in this case, the hatchery's so quick, it'll have to be a kill, but can he actually kill it with this tech? If he can't, and he doesn't do significant damage, then Lucira is going to be well ahead because, if you just have some Void Rays flying around, sometimes they aren't that useful.
There are lights on in some of the buildings on this map.
Yeah.
Does that mean people are living in there?
Well, some of them are working late, some of them live.
They're like, is there a war going on the roof? Because I'm hearing a lot of stuff up there.
They hit the roof with a broom.
That's what my mom was. She'd be like, "You're up and awake." I'm like, "No, Mom, those are the squirrels on the roof."
Oh,
I did that.
That's so funny. There were actually squirrels on my roof because I'm from New Hampshire.
And then she always caught me staying up late when I was a kid.
Yeah.
She'd yell at me, and then eventually I I stayed at a friend's house one night. I didn't tell her, and she's like, "You were keeping me up all night last night." I'm like, "Mom, I wasn't actually home."
Did you get in trouble for that?
No. She was like, "Oh my God."
Yeah.
It is the squirrels on the roof sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They can be quite loud.
They are, man. So he's going to keep cranking out Void Rays. Sometimes you can make just one because nowadays Zergs are used to people making just one and then surprise them with a bunch. Sort of a reverse of what we saw in like Season 2. Don't do it.
Nice runaway there, and with the Spore Crawler coming in, that Void Ray.
Oh, hold that thought.
Ooh, cute move right here, taking out that Spore Crawler. Couple Void Rays coming over. It could be quite hard to hold on.
Nice cancel. Like at the last second. Uh-oh. Stalker's coming into play here. There's no Spine Crawler here. And there's Void Rays. Oh, whoa. Cool. TricKsteR definitely going for some technical kill moves here in each of these games.
Yeah, this is actually a very technical build we're seeing from TricKsteR. Look at that, bringing that in to help with the Queen. And, I mean, just a couple more units with those Void Rays changes all the math. But look at this. All the other units TricKsteR has over here getting cleaned up very easily by Lucira. And that's going to allow him to go back and help deal with those Void Rays. But if it's a bunch of roaches, Tasteless, the Void Rays...
he needs to actually focus fire on a structure of those Void Rays. Those things should have been charged up a while ago.
Quite true. They both have level 2 charges right now. They do have to back up. Some sentries being warped in, so he is actually going for it, Tasteless. He is not building any more probes. He's not getting any more upgrades. He is just warping in more and more units to help him out with this attack. He will want to target down some Spore Crawlers with those Zealots if possible.
He might want to, if he can, in a pivotal moment, force field the ramp, but it's kind of a tough position that he's in right now.
Yes, and he's got to be careful about these sentries. They're very expensive. Spine Crawler coming up now. Nice force fields at the ramp to stop those Zerglings from coming up too quickly.
And is we going to have one more? Nope, no more force fields there.
But he does have some more Zealots coming in. Those first two Void Rays still alive with 9 and 10 kills each, respectively. And in come the Zerglings, but he does have Zealots here. TricKsteR at the moment is picking up some pro production again, and he has full chrono boost on all of his nexuses.
It's a bit weird, actually. Yeah, I would have thought he would be, with the building, this would be chrono boosting during the attack on his gateways. But I guess it's actually not null. But you know what? He's actually starting to do a lot of damage here, Artosis.
Yes, he certainly is. And that one Void Ray almost dies. The second one taking massive damage, but does take out the Spore Crawler. And GG. Very technical rush by TricKsteR. I am impressed.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Wow, that was cool.
And a lot of that was about Spine Crawler, Spore Crawler relocation.
Yes, it was. Lucira actually handled that really well. I don't think he's seen exactly that.
Look at this. It doesn't look like he's on Facebook anymore. It's like that on
no, now he's checking his Twitter, man.
Yeah, he's on Twitter. No, he's actually just on Facebook, and his aunt just keeps writing that weird stuff on his wall. Like,
she thinks she's sending him a private message, but she posts it on the wall.
Yeah, she's not. She's like posting naked baby pictures of him, and he's like, "Oh God, there I am. I'm naked.
Boy.
There's my naked baby penis. It's just so awkward. Why are you posting this on the internet?"
Oh my.
So
I have to say, Tasteless.
These are great games so far, by the way.
I'm actually
these are cool
really
strats.
thrilled with these games so far. Especially this second game. That was a very technical rush. I feel that exactly that incarnation of it, Lucira hasn't seen. I thought he dealt with it really well for seeing it for the first time. He almost killed Void Rays several times. They took a lot of damage at that last one. Got away with like deep red. They just barely held off. You know, he kept on getting enough Zealots where he could stop the Zerglings, which would want him to make his opponent Lucira want to make roaches. In which case, the Void Rays beat them. It was a very cyclical rotation of units that he was warping in. It was awesome. I could actually like watch that replay and analyze it all day. That was a great game.
Well, that's like such a specific rush. It only works in those spots.
Oh,
and think about it. They had like 5 maps at the most they had to play on. So that means he had another strategy if they were in different starting locations. That's really impressive to see.
Yeah.
In a situation like that.
TricKsteR's never been past the round of 8. He got round of 8 first season. He's gotten round of 16 since then, but I don't think ever another round of 8.
We'll be right back. We'll have a little break. For 5 minutes, we'll be back soon.